Oh shit, we live. I gotta clean the lens. Mucho better. Set you folks up here. Bueno. Oh, put my phone on silent too. Can't be having that going off. Sorry about that. Alright. Seems to be working. Bueno. So having some issues. The YouTube app updated today. And fucking every time I tried to edit like the live stream info, it was like the app just kept crashing. So was no bueno. Wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to do it here. Get some music. No. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Christmas instrument. Jesus. That was louder than I was anticipating. There we go. Alright. Hopefully some of the hooligans jump in soon. Gotta write down this one show note so I don't forget it. Bueno. God damn it. Gotta move some stuff. I know this is like a super unentertaining like first 2 minutes. I apologize for that. And I'm back. Alright, hooligans. I know I've been taking a little break from the channel. But if you folks follow me on Instagram, I did let you know that I was going to be taking a break from the channel. Yeah, it's like nothing like crazy like personal, you know what I mean? I'm not like in like a rough spot, you know what I mean? I have a couple projects that like I wanted to put my focus on with that. You know, just not burn myself out with trying to do like the channel editing and stuff. I wanted to be able to put my creative focus on those. Also, it was because I started like doing the designs and everything for the merch. I wasn't really gonna have time to be able to like film and edit while I'm trying to learn this program and like, you know, get some designs started. So yeah, that's the only reason we took a break, is just literally had a couple different projects and things for the future of like the channel and the Hooligan Squad that I wanted to put my focus on. That's all. Yeah, we'll be back to normal scheduled programming on Sunday. Come back with a vlog. Or sorry, not a vlog. God damn it, podcast. Jacob Myers, what up, good sir? Merriest of mornings. Merriest of mornings to you, sir. Hope it's a good one, you know what I mean? Got Christmas music playing. Christmas is right around the corner. Come on now. Fucking book does not want to stay open for me. Fucking cock ass. Oh! Dun, dun, dun. Morning coffee with Juvy. Morning coffee with Juvy. Morning coffee with Juvy. You bitch. Hell yeah. Okay. Cheers. Okay. Hooligan Squad merch. The links are in the description for anybody that catches this after. The two different links for the Hooligan Squad merch. The first one is the same that it's always been. That'll take you to J. Coulter's. You can get the very first Hooligan Squad shirt and everything. Those sales will actually help J. Coulter and myself because we'll be splitting those sales. The link right below is the link to my store on TeePublic, which has 2 designs up, a Hooligan Squad one and a holiday edition Keep Being Weird. That design is only going to be available, I'm thinking maybe till like end of January or like middle of January. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'm only going to do that design for like a limited time only. So make sure you get yours. Red and green colors, got like the, you know, cool ass font and everything. I don't know, for me, like when I did it, it reminded me of like a really old school like Christmas sign or something you would see. So bam, links are in the description for all Hooligan Squad merch, and there's more coming. More coming. I think realistically what I would like to do is, or sorry, ideally, by Sunday, I would like 2 more designs up. So we have like 4 different designs. Hooligan Squad, Keep Being Weird. I want a Church Juvy one up there. And then I think I'm going to actually put a post out on Instagram today to see what other shirt the Hooligan Squad would want. Bam. So that note is done. New Patreon content this weekend. Oh, and an update. Patreon, they were going to like switch the fees and everything around, and the patrons were going to end up paying a little bit more for the donations, because instead of the creators paying the service fees and like all that, they were going to put it to the patrons, so the creators actually got more money from the donations we receive. They've decided to not do that because of the outcry from all the people, well, some of the people. So yeah, you don't have to worry about paying more, all the $5 patrons and whatnot. But yes, new Patreon content coming this weekend. New 360 stuff. Another jaunt VR adventure called Eye for an Eye. Yeah. Ash vs. Evil Dead. I want to talk about this. Oh, damn it. See, actually, just a little side note. Yes. Okay, we're gonna get into Ash vs. Evil Dead in 1 second, Jake. Here's the thing. If you folks I was gonna hit you up about it. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna get into it 1 sec. Okay, so if you've been following me, you know I smoke weed. You know I don't, you know, take like pain pills or anything like that. It's one, smoke weed for enjoyment. 2, use it, like the various methods of it, for medicinal purposes as well. Problem is, I don't like smoking bongs on the channel. It's just like, there's dead air, you know what I mean? We're sitting here like, I'm getting shit ready, and we're just listening to the bubbling of the water. I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know why I feel weird about it. You know what I mean? It's just, I say that to say this. I have another cool little order coming, if you folks saw the first one. And man, the names of this stuff is so funny. I have, what is it? I have an ounce of LA Confidential, and then, don't. Alright, we're good. Damn. Hey now. YouTube can't be doing this to me. Alright. Son of a bitch. We're gonna turn that off. Anyway, so yeah, LA Confidential. Like, what does that have to do with weed at all? And then there's Pineapple Punch Shatter. Pineapple Punch? I don't even think I've had a drink of Pineapple Punch in my life. Like, if somebody was like, hey, we have Pineapple Punch in the fridge, I'd be like, oh, cool. Do you have water or regular fruit punch? Like, come on, man. I don't know. It's just, names are weird. But either way, it's, what my whole original thought with that is, it just fucking, it's, I'll pinch your pineapple. I'll punch your pineapple. I'd punch it so good. That's hilarious. I hear that as like the Ted Levine's like Buffalo Bill voice. I'd punch your pineapple. I'd punch your pineapple good. But yeah, it's just fucking, it's weird because like, this is my Vicks inhaler. Not really a thing, it just helps with the decongestion, fat fingers, fuck these sausages. Yeah, I feel you, Jake. I hit the wrong keys all the fucking time. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like fucking, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, if people have been following me, they know that I smoke weed and everything. But it's like I can't get past this weird feeling about it, like smoking a bong while we're doing like a stream or something like that. But like if I use the wax pen, it's kind of like it's different. You know what I mean? Because it's not just like it's not so out there. Some people could see it and be like, oh, that's just a vape pen, or you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know why I care so much. Or why I have that weird, like, mental block about it. Because, like, the hooligans know. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? I don't know. Weird, random thoughts that come into my mind. Oh, right. Ash vs. Evil Dad. Roll a J, just saying. I would, but the problem with that is all of the smoke that, like, accumulates from just, like, that one joint... I'd rather smoke that outside because it is going to be super smoky and everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. It's weird because like my oldest, actually, it's her birthday today. She's 14. She knows about weed and like medicinal marijuana and everything. We've had many discussions about it. But it's like, I still, like, I don't know, man. I don't want my kids, like, to come home and it's just, like, you know, stale smoke smell or whatever. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I saw shit like that when I was growing up and it always bugged me. Fucking bad connections. How dare you? Man, come on now. Get your shit together. Fucking thank you. Bad connection. Anyway. Oh. Man, I'm going to punch YouTube in its dick. YouTube is going to get punched right in the dick. Happiest birthday, Mini Hooligan. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that a lot, man. Oh, my fuck. Man. This shit is what really bugs me. Is when I'm trying to do a stream... and it's just shit outside of my control. Fucks with it. This is fucking nuts. Man. YouTube pissing me the fuck off today. I just want y'all to know that. You still good? Got audio and video. Man, on my side, it keeps saying I got very bad connection. It's fucking weird. I don't know. I hate it when shit like that comes up, though. You know what I mean? Because it fucks up the final product, too. You know? It's just... and it's shit outside of my control. You just look like a throwback 90s video game. That's dope. Man. This is fucking crazy. I don't know. Fuck it. We're going to try and get through this, and I'm going to try not to lose my shit. Oh, man. Ah, fuck. Anyway. So, yeah. Like, my... Pixel Juvy. Yeah. Fuck. Minecraft Juvy edition. Very bad connection. Of course you are. You suck dicks. You suck a plethora of dicks. Man, this shit's really bugging me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. So fuck. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I keep seeing it pop up saying very bad connection. So I don't know if like fucking this shit's just stuttering and shit. Like I have no idea. Man. Okay. I'm just gonna cut this stream because I just keep getting a very bad connection fucking notice. Video just blurs a little. Alright. I'll stick through this then. We'll get through it. Yeah, just stop sucking so many dicks, YouTube. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Luckily, I remember my original thought. So yeah, I don't even know. Fuck it. We're not gonna focus on all that shit. Ash vs. Evil Dead. Season 1 is on Netflix Canada now. I'm a huge fan of the Evil Dead movies. I'm a huge fan of Army of Darkness. I really enjoyed that movie. And I don't know. I feel like this show is like a perfect addition to like Ash and like his story and adventure. You know what I mean? I've only watched the first episode so far. So you know, still getting into it, but I don't know. I like it. Especially like the little like nods to the original, like, and like I don't know. I'm pretty sure Sam Raimi's the one who's doing it. I should have checked before I started this. But like it feels like, you know, the Army of Darkness movie in a way. It feels like the original Evil Dead and everything. It's really dope. I'm enjoying it. I love like the way they revealed the shotgun and everything. Like the way it just like fucking shoots out of the floor. That was dope. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with all this now. This goddamn bad connection thing fucked my whole creative vibe here. You know what I mean? Oh, the chainsaw. I loved it how like shit's going on. Or no. That's when he thinks like everything's all good. I don't want to spoil it. I'm on season 2 here. Oh my OMG. Man, we'll have to see, because so far, like this first episode, I really liked it. I'm definitely gonna be watching the season, so we'll see how it goes. Apparently it's a good show. I was very like, I don't know. I think I talked about it like before on the channel, and I wasn't completely sold on it because like just the way somebody described it to me, it just didn't make sense. But I fuck with it. I'm down. Oh man. This shit bugs me so much. So much. You know? I like having shit on a certain level of quality. And when things outside of my control force that quality to be like brought down here a little bit or anything, just it fucking ignites a fire inside of me that just like, god damn it. The campiness is more of the Army of Darkness, but the visuals are like the original Evil Dead. Yeah, exactly, man. I like how they do like the prosthetic makeup and everything. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't just like do. They could have easily just done a bunch of like CGI monsters and whatever, but like they're keeping it true to like the fashion of I guess you could call it the trilogy. You know what I mean? Like Evil Dead 1, 2, and then Army of Darkness. But again, I've only watched the first episode, but I was a huge fan of like the original movies and everything, so I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes. Man, I can't believe I got a fucking 14-year-old. That shit is nuts. Man. The big gaping eye sockets and milk white eyes. Too dope. Yeah, that looks super, super cool. Oh, got an eyelash or something in my eye. Man, yeah, I can't believe I got a 14-year-old. Actually, I'm going to use this to segue into the next show note. So, people have asked me, am I going to see Last Jedi tonight? No, I am not. My daughter wanted to go to a place in Barrie called Retro Planet. Has a little diner, and then it's basically for the American folks and whatever. It's like Dave & Buster's, basically. Has a little place you can go eat and everything, but then it's like an arcade and stuff all around it. Or like a Chuck E. Cheese, whatever you'd like, whatever you'd rather liken it to. So she wanted to do that for her birthday, and that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? And I'm actually super pumped for it because I love Retro Planet. It's kind of something that like as a family we've always kind of done either for birthdays or honestly just to like get out and go do something. It's dope. It's like I don't know. It's not expensive either. You pay like $30 and you get like 70 tokens or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty cool. But she wanted to do that for her birthday, so we're gonna take her out for dinner and we're gonna play arcade games and stuff like that. If I can, I'm gonna definitely try my hardest to see it this weekend. We'll see though. I don't know. Especially with like Christmas and all that, like right now, you know what I mean? It's not like you know, I got like a bunch of extra money to like jump over to the Cineplex and whatever. So we'll see what happens, folks. But don't be a dick. All right, don't spoil it for anybody. Okay? Like I've heard this one is fucking super good. I don't want shit spoiled. Don't fucking do it. You know what I mean? Because the crazy thing is, like for Force Awakens, like I was like thinking of like all these different theories and like predictions and stuff from the trailers. For The Last Jedi, like I've watched, like I've seen some of the TV spots on YouTube. I watched the main trailers and I just enjoyed those and like let the excitement kind of like carry me over. Like I didn't even bother like trying to come up with theories about stuff. But I've mentioned these people before, or this channel before, and once again, you know, they do an awesome job on a video. New rock stars. They just did a video for Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newest like Star Wars video game that came out. The campaign, like the story mode in it, is actually like an active part of the Star Wars canon now, like the folklore, I guess you could call it. So, and there's actually a lot of like connections to the original trilogy. I believe some to the prequels, and it actually connects to the current movies as well. Like the present timeline in Star Wars. They go through like that story mode and just like they break it down and kind of like how, like, I don't know, just expand more on certain characters and certain events that have happened. And that's actually really, really cool. I watched that last night. It's a really, really dope video to watch, especially if you're a big Star Wars nerd like myself and you like to know like all these little stories and everything. They also do really, really dope videos as like a breakdown for The Walking Dead. They've done a couple seasons, and for Game of Thrones. So go check that stuff out if you folks want. And they do like The Flash, and like they've done Westworld. They do a lot of like different stuff, but yeah, the way that Battlefront 2 story connects to the current like Star Wars timeline is nuts. Like it's really cool. I'm a fan of what's happening. I fucking like I remember when I was a kid, I had the original trilogy on VHS, and that's all you had. Now, you know what I mean? We got Star Wars video games, we got cartoons, we got new movies like out, we got stuff on YouTube. Like, I'm dying. But yeah, there's just so much Star Wars stuff. I love it. Bam. Oh, okay. This note, we'll go there. Click my pen. Wow. I want to apologize for all those fucking the connection issues. Hopefully the final video isn't too choppy. Hopefully you guys could stick through that with me. Okay. The only reason I'm mentioning this is because, again, it's happened with more than one person recently, and I feel like I have to get it out, you know? Like, okay, so nowadays it feels like we have way too much of an ego when it comes to like a lot of different things. We like to believe that we know everything about like a certain topic. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. Like, okay, so I've had to have the same conversation with multiple people recently about when it comes to like my video editing and stuff like that. Even if I'm just doing like silly pictures and I add like a face to somebody or whatever, that shit takes like time. Some are easier than others, but that shit takes time. The videos, it's not as easy as just, okay, you put the video on the thing, you cut the scene that you want, boom, save it, it's done. It's not as easy as that, you know? Especially, at least for me, it's not. because like I put effort into that shit, and I like it to be like creative. I like them to be different, you know. I've invested money into like the editing and everything to have like different effects and like different fonts and like everything, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things like for people to think that it's as easy as just you put the video clip into the program, you cut your scene that you want, you save it, you're off. It's not that simple at all, you know. Especially with certain other projects, like what if I do like a little music video kind of thing, you know, like sometimes even those are time consuming, especially when I'm like cutting different scenes, you know what I mean? I'm cutting to different things or whatever. I don't know, just fucking if you're watching this and you're one of those people that honestly think it just only takes like half an hour or some shit, like you just put your videos in, cut your clips, save it, you're all good. Just you gotta relax on that. You gotta let your ego simmer down on that one. It's definitely not that easy. There's sometimes there's things that you don't notice while you're filming that come up in post, like in the editing process, that you got to figure out how to deal with on the fly. If you don't know how to do color correction and everything, it honestly makes a huge difference. Right now, I'm looking at the like I can see myself obviously on the screen, and it bugs me that this isn't going to be color corrected. You know, I could pull the video, color correct it, then put it back up, but you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just there's a lot of different things that go into it. You know, you want, especially, you know, if you're shooting different things, you want, maybe you want one scene to have that cold feeling while you watch it. You have another one where you want it to feel like somebody's being watched or whatever. You know what I mean? Like this is all effort. This is all trial and error. This is all time that is taken. So, you know, just fucking, I don't know, just relax on all that shit if that's how you think. You know what I mean? When it comes to editing. And hey, admittedly, there's some people out there that that's what they do. They shoot, they save it, they just kind of like put it together, and that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like when you're doing, you know, certain other things that are involved with it, and you want them to, you know, have a certain feel, you want it to be, I don't know, I don't know how to word it so that it doesn't like, you know, it doesn't just demean what the other people do. But like, you know, when you put more into the videos and everything, that's more time that you're taking. That's more effort, you know what I mean? That's more steps that have to be done. It's just I don't know. It feels weird when people, I guess, like I don't know. When you know that certain other things in life take a lot of time, it takes effort, it's very time consuming. And then to just assume that like other things that somebody does isn't as much, like isn't as like tedious and whatever, because like, you know, you feel like it's maybe a hierarchy thing, like music is above videos or whatever have you. I don't know, man. It's just fucking. That's a weird mindset to have. It's like, you know how long your shit takes and how time consuming that can be, and you think that like somebody else who's doing like video editing and shit like that, it's just like some simple like, you know, 20-minute whip up job, you know, and it's just like I don't know. That shit bugs me. I don't know. I think it bugs me more from the people that like, you know, they do like posters or Photoshop or, you know, fucking music or whatever it is. If the people I've had conversations with, it's like, you know, those are time consuming things. Don't try to discredit my shit and like think that it's just like some fucking whip up job. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm more involved with it. I'm more emotionally attached to it. You know what I mean? That's why I have this reaction. But you know, it's like a lot of effort goes into this shit. You know, a lot of time. Just I don't know. Don't try to take away what I've done or what I do. You know what I mean? That's it. I had to get that out. I apologize. I don't like having negative shit all the time. But you gotta vent it. You gotta vent it. It's done. Don't dick up the flow. Yeah, man, don't dick up the flow. Bam. Okay, last show note, and then we're out of here. Jacob, I want to thank you for chilling with me this morning. Just, it's mucho appreciated, man. Especially we had the stream issues. I was getting frustrated and everything. Oh, Juvy mad. And, you know, you stuck with it. So, thank you, man. Mucho appreciated and mucho love. Okay. I initialed them just so I know it's done. Yes, sir. Love our morning bonding moments. Absolutely. Okay. So, whoops. So again, somebody asked me how come I show like my Patreon earnings, but other people don't. So for those that don't understand, you can go on to someone's Patreon page, and underneath the name, it'll either say like, you know, 10 patrons, $20 a month, or you know what I mean? Whatever it fucking is, $10 for each of them, like, I don't know, $100 a month, whatever. You can choose to have like that dollar amount shown of like what you're earning per month. And I don't know, somebody asked like how come like I don't hide it, but other people do. Well, that's a very easy question to answer. One, I got 3 patrons. I'm not trying to hide anything. They're $5 patrons. After service fees and having to pay for like, you know, certain things that Patreon handles through their site for us, works out to about $13 a month. There's not much people can try and make like a one-to-one comparison on that. You know what I mean? People on a much bigger scale than I am, I understand why they would do. Okay, like we're gonna throw a number out there and we'll just kind of work with it as an example. Name a YouTuber. Fucking, I don't know. We'll go with New Rock Stars because I follow them on Patreon. Let's just say, okay, they have a bunch of patrons and they make $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month. You know what I mean? There's some people that'll see that $1,000 a month and they'll try to make a one-to-one comparison where it's, okay, well, this probably costs this much, so that's how much they're using for this. This probably costs that much, so that's how much they're going to use for this. And people will just assume and try and kind of like break down what they think the creator or that channel is like using the money for. When they probably don't know anything about like what's going on behind the scenes of the operation, like with the business, with the channel, all that. Just, I don't know. I understand why some people would hide it. Why should some people, why does everything have to be so public? That whole Pixar, it didn't happen. Eat a sweaty booty hole. You know what I'm saying? Pixar, it didn't happen. Fuck you. There's times where I'm enjoying a nice snowstorm where I'm watching it rain and I'm like, I could film this. But then I just stopped. I'm like, not everything needs to be filmed. Not everything needs a picture. Let's just be in this moment. You know what I mean? Enjoy what's around us. Pixar, it didn't happen. Not everything has to be so public, you know? So I understand why some of the like bigger creators would not show that dollar amount. It's, you know, it's their responsibility to create content. It's their responsibility to, you know, make sure there's content for the patrons as well as like their YouTube channel or whatever they're doing. They don't need to like be dealing with people like just hitting them up and assuming they know what their budget is and what they're paying for and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like their job isn't to like always try and explain themselves or like what this money is going to for people that they don't know. You know, it's just, I don't know. I make $13 a month off this right now. There's no reason to hide that. If someone could turn around and be like, well, a coffee at Starbucks is like $7.50. Before I go any further, I have never like bought anything from Starbucks. I don't know if $7.50 is their price range. Seems like it is. So we'll work with it. You know, like if somebody tried to be like, oh, well, Starbucks is this much, fucking donuts that much. Does Starbucks even sell donuts? Like, I don't know. I don't know if you folks can tell. I'm not a Starbucks kind of guy. I don't. I don't even know if they sell donuts. But like, if someone tried to break the $13 a month out, yeah, well, fuck Starbucks. I'm with you, Jake. I'm with you. I don't know. Let them break it down. It's $13. The fuck? You know what I mean? Folgers, bitch. Hell yeah. Or Maxwell House if fucking Walmart's out of Folgers like they are sometimes. What can you do? But yeah. I don't know. Some people, it's just one of those things, you know? I know why, so I understand why some people would choose not to show the dollar amount. I also don't think that there needs to be like a fucking necessity to show that dollar amount. Adaptability is key. Exactly. But yeah, I don't think like as creators, we don't have a responsibility to like put our earnings and whatever we make out there. You know what I mean? If people choose to do that, then that's their choice. But that's not, you know, that's not what our responsibility is. Really, as a creator, our responsibility is to create. And you know, that whole fucking people think it's a necessity to have like finances so public and this needs to be public and whatever have you. I feel like that's their own personal thing. You know what I mean? Like that's their own belief that they're going with. Not everything needs to be so public. You know what I'm saying? It's my daughter's birthday today. I don't post pictures of my kids anyway, but I'm not going to be at Retro Planet on my phone, you know, snapping pictures and shit for Instagram and fucking grabbing selfies and whatever. You know what I mean? It's just be in the moment. Enjoy what you're living in. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Okay. Oh, big stretch. Oh, actually, funny story because I just saw my VR headset. So last night I let my daughter, like my oldest daughter, I let her do the Pennywise 360 video. Man, that shit was so funny. Like, it was funny because like when the Jack in the Box pops out, that got her a bit. But at one point she like jumps, and I was like, what? Like I didn't say anything because I didn't want to ruin the experience for her. But it was because it was when you see Georgie in the basement and you go down the stairs. Just going down the stairs freaked her out a bit. But then when she let out like a big scream, it was when all the balloons like lifted her up. I guess she wasn't expecting it or whatever. And at the end, like when that last Pennywise jumps out at you and everything, I didn't want to tell her that was coming. So that was a good little reaction. But it was cool. Like, I don't know. Seeing my kids kind of like do stuff and like wanting to do stuff that like, you know, I've done or like I'm interested in and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool that the kids are like getting into like the video side of stuff. I don't know. Okay. Let's get up on out of here. Jake, thank you for hanging out. Hooligans, if you catch this afterwards, I apologize for those stream issues, although unless you push through, you won't even see this apology. So, for those that push through, I apologize. For those that don't even see this, we're going to abandon the thought because you haven't seen it. Bam. Okay, yes. Links in description. Patreon, if you'd like to donate there. The Hooligan Squad merch. Those two links are in the description. All of those links are in the description, actually. Get your Hooligan Squad merch. That's one way you can help the channel and help support the channel. The Patreon's another way. And honestly, like all that money, like the money that I get from the patrons, I've got like I spend that on like new effects and like stuff for the channel. So, like I don't know. Some people out there think like, you know, some people like you get money from the patrons and you just like you go use it to like buy weed or some shit. Although I wouldn't even fucking buy a gram, like a fucking dime bag. I'm not in grade 8, grade 9 anymore. You know what I mean? Either way, not the point. But yeah, so all that, those are ways you can help support the channel and everything. And yeah, mucho love, hooligans. Mucho love. Awkward outro as we press these buttons. Awkward. Actually, hold on. There we go. Awkward outro. Awkward outro. Dance party, yeah.